What's up, guys and gals? Welcome back to the Nerd Castle for the next episode of Subnautica. My name is Splattercat. Welcome to the Deep Blue. We are hanging out for a little bit and hopefully getting some stuff done today. Power is back up and running. Life is good. Batteries are recharging. I do think we need to make more bioreactors, but I'm going to wait until I actually have something to feed to those bioreactors before. Actually, I may have. Let me take a look here. Let me see what I got going on. I'm thinking we might be able to make this work. So let's take this up. I was going to make this my tower of power here. And I think the first thing we're going to do in this episode is we're going to install more power solutions. Just to make sure that we don't have any of these pesky issues overnight. Like last night, our power ran out. And that concerns me. I don't like that very much. Now, one thing we could do here is... No, climb down. Yes, climb. See, this is why I like to have the ladders on opposite walls. Is because it becomes a little bit iffy trying to get yourself slaughtered in here. Alright. So we got that going on. My expectation is that maybe I will be able to use some of this creep vine over here in order to make things work. So you know what? It's a creep. Give me bulbous glowing things. I'm gonna shove you in the reactor now. There you go. So we're gonna shove these things in the reactor and we're gonna see how that plays out. If it plays out, then cool. If it plays in, that's also fine. I don't care where it plays as long as it plays. And you know, the reactor's gotta play. It's gotta be like the nose. The nose has gotta play. I also think I might be able to put another ladder up right here. Yeah, I'm gonna distinguish these. Oh man, I'm all out of titanium. Alright, well, let's just focus on the reactor then. It looks like the reactor can accept creep vine clusters, so you know what? That's what we're gonna do. What I'm gonna do, gonna use that reactor poop. There we go. I don't know if that worked. Sometimes the inventory of the reactor bugs the hell out, and when it does that, assume that it's inside the inventory, but it may or may not be. Just keep your ear to the ground and hope for the best. In today's episode, we need to farm up some metal first. I think we're going to go get some metal. I think we're probably just going to actually have adventures and just pick things up along the way. I'd feel perfectly fine with that. Let me... Seamoth, let me enter you. Perfecto. Down we go into the Seamoth. Well, we haven't gone in this direction much, so you know what? I'm going to head in this direction. The well-appointed, designated this direction. If you guys wanted to see what the electrical thingy does, look how fast my energy is dropping, but just know this is going to be epic. And that's exactly what it looks like right there. That's just all that it does. That's what it does. And if you wanted to use it, well, that's how it accomplishes. It shocks the shit out of things is what it does. It stuns the hell out of them. I think you can use it to get the Reaper off of you or something like that if you're having issues with him. I don't know. I know that our Vortex torpedoes aren't going to do shit versus the Reaper, so we really, really got to be careful about that. We got a vehicle bay fragment over here. Yeah, why not? I will scan you, and I will take your titanium. Thank you very, very much. I appreciate your contribution to my adventures. A little bit more titanium to be had right there. I did say we were going to farm titanium in this episode, so keep that in mind. Let's jump back in here. And let's go back to base real fast. I would actually rather... This is one of those cases where we're playing a game of Would You Rather. And yes, I would rather. We're around the corner from this little bulbous thing over here. Okay, so that sounds pretty good to me. Back inside of our base. We'll turn this all into titanium. We'll store it so that that's good to go. There's lots of base construction to be done. Like, that's what I like about this game. Oh, man. Alright, let's recharge the Seamoth right now, because why not? It's going to drain a shit ton of power, though. Yeah, there it goes. Took us 40 power to get that thing recharged by 15. I don't know what the electrical situation is that they got going on, but chances are it's definitely multiplicative. What's in this locker? This locker was just random shit. That sounds good to me. Let's go ahead and we'll convert this all over to titanium. I don't think there's any further upgrades we need for the Seamoth right now. I'm going to try the scanning thing out. I haven't had a lot of experience with it. Like, I get vaguely what it probably does, but I just want to make sure that I know what I'm paying for here. If it turns out that it's not that useful, what we'll do is we'll slot in like a hull reinforcement or something like that to make it a little bit stronger and make it withstand the pressures of the environment a little bit better. Also, in my non-precious... Oh, we got tons of silicone. I didn't know we had that much silicone. Cool. Well, let's keep it locked in, I guess. Oh, cool. Our batteries are done, too. Fantastic. Well, that'll get rid of some power drain as well. I am going to hoof it. We're actually almost out of hydration, too, so if I can get a free water bottle over here, wouldn't complain about it. Perfect. Man, that water, it just does not taste that good today. What, is there extra salt left inside of here, machine? You doing your job properly? Man, there ain't nothing quite like desalinated water. It's got that metallic taste to it. Get it? Because I said there's nothing I can complain about? Alright, whatever. I always feel like I have to explain the joke. Because every time I don't explain like a joke that's just like a verbal thing, I feel like when I don't explain it, there's always that guy commenting. They'll be like, says he can't complain, proceeds to complain. Like, yeah, that was the joke of the situation. That's what I was going for. That's what I was attempting. What's out this way? Just dunes? What's this over here? There's things moving over there, and I don't like that. I want to be the only thing that moves. Under the sea. Under the sea. Under the sea. Please do not sue me. Please do not rue me. Disney. Naturally. Because you will not get that much cash. In fact, it's probably a waste of time. Alright, let's take this down. I'm going down. It's going down for real. Big daddy noises right now, making me all nervous. I just want to go down deep. Like, I want to get to a place where things happen, where they get on and cracking. Oh, that shadow scared the hell. Nope. I don't like that one tiny iota. Sorry if I get quiet, it's because I'm listening. I'm trying to figure out if there's anything around that wants to hurt me. I don't know if you know this, but the ocean is quite full of things that want to hurt you in this game. I think I'm in like the dune biome or whatever. My lights aren't on, are they? Alright, let me turn off my lights. I do wish there was a slow setting on this. I do wish there was a slow setting on the Seamoth, kind of like a walk versus a run, where you could go real slow when you don't want to like be in. I don't hear anything. We are getting kind of deep down the. Okay, well, sand sharks are fine. I can deal with sand sharks. I don't care about those being. I think I just heard a reaper, but it's pretty far off. It's definitely in this direction, though, because it's getting louder as I'm going this way. I don't think the torpedoes do anything to the reaper. So it might not be the wisest plan to square off and like... I don't know that noise. That's kind of new. I have no idea what that noise is. This might be the drop-off that takes us to the Grand Reef. I'm not positive. That's still quartz, though. When that turns into diamond, that's how you know you're in, like, the dangerous place. How do we get inside this thing without it flooding with water? I'm always curious about that. I don't think he stays near the bottom. Hear whale noises.
Passing safe depth.
We might need to get better at diving before we can do this. I think we're like somewhere around where the island is right now, but like underneath it. It looks like we're essentially just following a trench right now. Like it's gonna drop off right there, and those do exist on the edges of landmasses and whatnot. There's giant drop-off shelves, as it were. Navigation-wise, I'm not actually that positive where I am right now. We might be in an undeveloped zone. Kind of head back towards established territory, I guess. There's a heat signature down, well... Yeah, I think we might be in territory that's not, like, fully developed yet. It might just have, like, randomly spawned shit inside of it. And then it looks like we're in some kind of, like, subaquatic skid mark right now. We haven't seen anything dangerous, though. That roar that you heard back there, I'm pretty sure is the Reaper, but it was kind of far off. You can tell when he's close because it's really, really, really loud. Okay, so there's Koosh Zone. Like, I sort of semi-vaguely know where I am now. Not, like, really well, but well enough to get by. It's a busted-ass piece of ship down here. No, I don't hear anything. I think we're good. I'm gonna stop worrying about it for now. I don't know if we're in a radiation zone or what we need to worry about here. But we're just going to play it real, real close for the moment. What is this? An aluminum oxide crystal. Why does it feel like the hell was that? You guys hear that boom? I don't know, I heard a boom, like some kind of... Huh, maybe I swim slower down here. I don't know. We might need the rebreather or whatever. It just seems like when I'm around this thing, though, that I swim slowly. Oddly enough. I don't see any entry points. Well, we can go in through there. Seems possible. Are we in a radiation zone? Can I put on my rebreather? We're not. I mean, we can have a little look-see here. I don't know if we can fit through the breach. Kind of seems like I can. Is there anything inside these cargo crates? Are these useful at all? Nay. Can I make cargo crates? That'd be kind of cool. If I could just build crates around. I don't know. We need more furniture. Our house is unfurnished right now, and I don't like that. Let me get my air back because I got stuck on that thing for a minute. And I'd like to be... Wow, there's so much aluminum over there. I guess we should pick up some aluminum while we're here just to be pragmatic and make the best of a situation. Alright, we got you. What else do we have going on down here? A basalt outcrop. So we got gold. It's nighttime, so we're operating with very, very limited light right now, which is also a situation I don't really prefer to be in. Things that would live at this depth with a lack of light would be able to probably see you perfectly fine. It's down this way. It's just like a cave, like a little... Okay. Do these hurt? A membrane tree. Can I chop them? Oh, I can get membrane tree seeds. Do they do anything? Yeah, I wonder if those are implemented yet, or if they have any use. It takes up too much inventory space, so I'm not going to worry about it for right now. Get my oxygen back, and then we'll check out this ship, because it seems like the big thing that I think most people are going to want to focus on in this episode is probably the ship. Where was the hole? There it is. Maybe it's just the ship that's creaking. It's hard to tell. Is that a new chair model? Do we have that one? That's the same chair model we already done had. Okay. Got some kind of shaft over here. Oh. Okay. So there's a top spot we can get in through too. That's weird. It seems like I'm slower, but only when I'm inside like a radius of the ship. I didn't see anything in there that we want. I'll do one more sweep real fast. I didn't bring enough oxygen tanks to really make this effective, so... I am not seeing anything. Can I take the power cells out of this? It's obviously loaded up, and those are fuel cells right there, but it looks like I can't loot them. Okay, well, it seems like it's just a big old dead husk then. I don't see anything in here that looks like it's massively useful. Anything that could be converted to our own devices anyways. It'd be cool if they gave you a scrapper tool that converts old derelicts into like titanium. You could just sit there and farm it out on it. It'd be kind of cool. I'm gonna go through the cave over here. Alright, let's keep our lights turned on.
Caution. Passing safe depth.
Be careful about what we're doing here. We've got a module over here, which is a nuclear reactor fragment, which we don't actually have. I think that converts, if you have uraninite, you can turn that into uranium rods or something like that. Wow, that reef goes down deep, man. That goes down real deep. We might need better support craft in order to make this work. Because, yeah, that gets down there, don't it? Huh, okay. Well, let's aluminum up for right now. I don't know what we're going to use the aluminum for, but having a healthy supply of it seems like a smart idea. Oh, we got a diamond. I thought diamond was like quartz. It was like up on the surface, but I guess I was wrong. Well, there's the diamond that we needed for our welder, so that's pretty cool. I don't see anything too oh, shit. There we go. I don't see anything too deadly around. I know you guys think I play it too safe, but I'm really not trying to get one-shot in this playthrough. And there are things around in this game that enjoy the one-shot. I want to go down there, but I'm not sure I can make the dive well enough. If I park this, like right here, we might be able to get down there and see if there's anything useful. I'd really like for the sun to come up so that we can make this a little bit more illuminating. Stay along the seafloor for now. This is a thermal plant fragment. Okay. I guess we can make some kind of like geothermal thing, or I don't know. Some uraninite over here. Damn, we're deep down. A Cyclops pressure compensator fragment. I think we might be slightly out of order right now because we don't even have the Cyclops. Let's get back over here. Refill our oxygen real fast. It looks like that took me about 15 seconds. No, not the torpedo bay. That's definitely not what I want. I don't see anything deadly down here. I might get a little bit more brazen. You gotta take chances to win. You know what I mean? You gotta gamble to win. Plus, we'd hear anything that was in the area that wanted to hurt us. I mean, there's nothing down here making a lot of noises, so I think I'm safe in assuming we're good. About 60 seconds of oxygen left. Oh, it turns into a cave. It looks like it dives down into somewhere. Can't tell you exactly where, but it dives down, so maybe resituate my old Seamoth here in a safer spot. For a while I called this the blue ball zone, which people think is apparently pretty...
Maximum depth reached.
Yeah, let's not go to crush depth right now. Let's try our best not to be that guy, but I'm gonna dive down this way and see what we can find here. It's another little cave. A little bit more gold. We'll be coming back with riches. I'll tell you that much. Maybe I'll just check out this little shelf over here. See if there's anything laying around. Wow, this zone goes on for quite some way, doesn't it? Oh, we unlocked the thermal plant, so that's cool. If that's what you wanted to get after, we got it now. It's unfortunate that we can't pressure compensate this thing any better. Like 300 meters is still just not enough to really get into some of the zones that I want to get into. I think they made it so the Cyclops can do 400 meters or something like that now, but let's keep our depth all nice and squared away.
Maximum depth reached. Hull damage imminent.
Yeah, I know. Hey. Gotta stop with that rubber balloon sounding ass shit that it's doing right now. Hands on a balloon. I don't really want the gold. Uraninite sounds useful though now that we're into nuclear parts and all that kind of stuff. So it's back up there. I'm just trying to keep my orientation. In dark water, it's pretty easy to get disoriented. My old man had a friend who died that way. Master diver and all that shit. Like a lifetime spent underwater, and still all it takes is one mistake and one bout of panic and you're done, no matter how well trained you are and no matter how long you've been doing it for. There's another little cave right there. Yeah, given the constraints, either what I need to do right now is I need to come back with more oxygen tanks, or I need to come back with more oxygen tanks, or I need to come back with better depth capabilities. Otherwise, this zone right here is kind of inaccessible to us. I mean, there is some stuff up this way, and it looks like the zone is pretty large. It looks like there's a pressure compensator right there. We don't have a Cyclops yet, but hell, if it saves me some time once we get the Cyclops actually built to get it up to speed. Nuclear reactor fragment. Cool. Another uraninite crystal. I could probably zip around down here without too many problems just inside the Seamoth. The depth is good, so we'll just keep an eye out for things that I want along the way.
Captain.
There's diamond here. That means we've got to be like in a crazy high pressure zone. Like some kind of convergent zone or something like that, where two plates are hitting each other. Or at least two mobile pieces of land are moving and being quite I guess they're colliding there. We're in a place where land masses are colliding and creating like insanely high pressure zones. Otherwise you can't get those diamonds. This actually hasn't been that bad. I expected the worst. Anytime I go into a new zone, I get a little bit nervous about threats or anything else that might be around. But honestly, it's not that bad down here. I mean, it could definitely be a lot worse. So, oh, and you can go all the way down in there too? Damn. I wonder if you can load the Seamoth up with more pressure compensators at the expense of weaponry and utilities. Like, I wonder if I can slot in multiples to make this work a little bit better. Let it go down deeper and all that. It might be worth investigating. I'm going to head back to base and get on that. My name is Splattercat. This is Subnautica, where we've unlocked some new toys. I think we're going to go back for a little while and see what we can do with said new toys. And also, I'd like to play around with the pressure compensator. I'd like to see if we can stack them. And so, this might be Mountain Zone. Shit. It's possible that there might be a Reaper around. I think Mountain Zone has something in it that's grumpy and doesn't like you. Yeah, either way, I'll see y'all next episode. Bye, everybody.